Hey everybody, thank you for joining in tonight. Tonight we're going to take a look at the STL Wolf mod that I got in from Kimsun. Go grab a drink and a vape and meet me down below. Alright, so here we are down below, and this is the way it comes in here. It's in a nice display box. It says STL Wolf, www.kimsun.com, and the STL straight to lung. That's what it says there, straight to lung. Nice little display, like I said, and got their Kimsun logo here on this side. On this side, it does come with these little seals so you know that it has been untouched. On the back side here, it tells you what the contents are here. It tells you that it says one STL Wolf atomizer, one STL Wolf battery, one USB cable, one replacement coil, and one user manual. Down there, it does have your scratch and check for authenticity. And then it has your different, their logo, China export, recycling, all your different ones, and it tells you designed and manufactured by Kimry, made in China. So let's turn this back around here and let's open this up. And as you can see here, here's your mod, and it has the company logo. It says Kimsun here, and it tells you again with all your China exports, all your different little logos here. One thing I would have liked to have seen is that you got your Kimsun here on your tank. It's on the back side. It doesn't line up. There's nothing I can do to change that, but that would look cool if it was on the front, so it would say Kimsun across here matching up to there. But that's just more of a preference than anything else onto it. But let's see what else it comes with here. Let's take that there. Just verify what it says there. Take that out. Here's your USB charging port. Has regular and then your mini. Well, it's the coil, which we'll get back to. And then it comes with a pretty decent illustrated user manual. It's a few pages, but it's got your pictorials and your description. It gives you a nice breakdown, which is very, very cool. It gives you how to use all the way through, and like I said, tells you how to fill everything. It's very, very good, and like I said, it's got your pictorials and it's very well illustrated. Big thumbs up onto that. Let's put this off to the side here, and we'll take a look at the mod itself. Alright, let's get that over there. Now, this does come with also circuit protection. That means if you do get a circuit overload, the light will flash here on the front 5 times when you press the fire button without it working. It'll tell you that there's a short circuit, problem with the coil. It'll let you know onto that. It also has low voltage protection, which means that this right here, when it gets below 3.3 volts, it will flash 10 times very, very quickly. It tells you that it's time to charge it. So it'll let you know onto that. It also has an atomizer resistant identification. The light will flash 3 times when the resistance isn't between 0.3 to 1.5 ohms, which is very, very cool that this will fire all the way down to 0.3. I like that. That's very cool. And like I said, it'll go all the way up to 1.5 ohms. Again, that's pretty good. The dimensions overall onto this, just the battery itself here, when you take this off, it's a shorty, 59.5 millimeters this way, 18.5 onto this way, and as you see on the bottom here, it says Kimsun, and then it says with their logo, made in China, and it's just a standard 510 connection on this end here, and it is not a floating pin. That is one piece there, so it's, I could not get it. I mean, it's not spring loaded, it's solid onto that. The tank itself here, again, it's 18.5 millimeters going this way and approximately 38 millimeters going down this way. It is a standard 510 drip tip, which I have had other drip tips fall and go right into here, no problem. You do have a very little bit of movement onto it. That's about it. I couldn't find what they said, but I only could put in 1.3 milliliters onto this tank, so that's kind of a because it means you're going to have to fill this quite often. It does have nice adjustable airflow and it's, it doesn't move freely, so that's, if it was in your pocket, it's not going to adjust onto that, so that's a good plus in itself there. And the battery overall is an 1100 mAh battery. Will fire down, like I said, to 0.3 and all the way up to 1.5 ohms. The overall power onto this is between 15 watts to 30 watts, depending on your battery power and your coil that you are using. There's kind of a con onto that, is they did send a coil installed, and they did send me one, but I could not find on their website any more replacement coils. So that's kind of a downer in itself there. So if they have them, like I said, I couldn't find them on their website anywhere. Let's see what else. Let's take a look at the coil. Now, this is a, like they said, straight to lung, and this is a 0.5. And if you look here, you got a nice open coil on this end here, but you got real tiny. Let's see if I can bring that up even more. But if you look how small, where am I at here? If you look how small there's 4 of those coils, juice flow holes onto there, but they're very tiny. As you can see there, 0.5, 15 to 30 watts, but they're very tiny. I wouldn't recommend anything over a 70 VG, only because that juice flow is not going to be able to keep up with that. If you have anything higher than that, and you're going to end up burning the coil out a lot faster. So again, that's going to be a kind of a downer in itself there. To fill this up here, same way as like you always do on all your other tanks, it's bottom fill. And I'm not going to take this one out because I've got juice in there. But like I said, 1.3 milliliters is all I could get into there. But like I said, it's a nice little unit. It really is. It's it'd be good for a starter for someone. So now let's put this together here, and now let's turn this on. You click this 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll see that it flashes. And let me back up onto this, so I'm like not in your face there. And like I said, if there was a problem with the coil, this would, when you press that, it would let you know by flashing the 5 times if there was a problem with the coil or if there was an overall problem. If your battery was too low, this would flash 10 times. On the back side over here, you have your little mini USB port. And when you charge this into here, this will light up red on this little light right here. And when it gets filled up on charge, the light will go out. So when you see the light go out, unplug it, you're good to go. Again, this is an 1100 mAh. I got approximately 3.5 hours of use out of this. And they say in the book it takes 2 hours to charge. It charged for me in 1.5 hours. So that's a plus in itself there. And see what else can I tell you onto this here. So to turn this on, like I said, it's 5 clicks on. To turn it off, it's 5 clicks off. I think that's about it onto this side here. And so let's take this back up on top. We'll take a couple rips onto it, and then we'll talk about what I like and what I don't like. So hold on one second. Alright, so here we are back up on top. Again, the product we took a look at was the STL Wolf from Kimsun. Straight to lung, that's what the STL stands for. And this is exactly what it does. It's got the nice small airflow. You got the wide airflow with the smaller tip like that. It's great for your, for your lung hitters. This is a very good mod. Let's go over the pros and cons about what I like about it and what I don't like about it. I need another vape. As you can see, it chucks the clouds. I'm running a 60-40 into here, and it's blowing clouds very well. Great flavor on the coils. Some of the pros I do like about it, I like how small this is. I mean, it fits right in your hand. You don't see it. If I was, I mean, I love the stealthiness of it. If I'm going somewhere and I want to sneak a toke, this is a very, very good unit onto it. Being 1100 mAh battery, like I said, I got good battery life out of it. Quick charging time. Again, I mean, hour and a half. It was very, very good. The book says 2 hours. I got it in an hour and a half. I like how you can charge off the side here instead of having off the bottom. This will stand up so you can charge it. One thing I forgot to mention, that this is also a pass-through, that you can use this while it is charging. So another big thumbs up onto that. Like I said about the airflow, I love the adjustable airflow. You got a lot of adjustment there, and it gives you great airflow. Big thumbs up onto that. Let me take a vape and I'll tell you what I don't like about it. Okay, so what I don't like about it. Well, first thing is, this says it's a 15 to 30 watt device. Great. But there's no adjustment onto it. So when you put a brand new coil into this here, and it's a fully charged battery, you're whacking that brand new coil with 30 watts. You could scorch the coil into that, the cotton into it, you're always going to get a burnt taste. You should always, anything with that low of ohms, you should break it in slowly. There's no way to do it onto this here. So that's kind of a downer in itself there, with no replacement coils that I could not find on the website anywhere. That would be kind of a tough thing to, if you scorch it, you got a bad taste. You put a new coil in and it happens again. Now what are you going to do? So that's kind of a downer in itself there. The small juice holes onto the coil itself, you're not going to be able to draw anything over a 70 VG. Even then, it's going to struggle a little bit. Like I said, I'm running a 60-40 into there. It's working perfect for a 60-40. But anything over a 70-30, you're going to have some tough times with those small juice holes. So that's kind of a downer in itself there. And again, that's just in my opinion. But, I mean, there's no theory behind it, just from what I'm using in itself there. The 60-40 works really great. 70-30 was working. But it's it kind of struggled a little bit on the 70-30, so that's kind of a downer in itself there. Like I said, with the no wattage power adjustment onto it, you're giving that straight power to a brand new coil. You might end up scorching it, and then you're going to have a bad taste, so that's kind of a bad thing. Overall, though, is it a viable unit for someone that's starting out? Absolutely. It's a very good starter kit. But, like I said, knowing those pros and those cons, you weigh them out yourself. But overall, it's a very, very good, solid unit. All right, people, that's going to do it for tonight. So until the next time, keep vaping.